we're in the basement of an office building in the town of Liria in Valencia. So it's kind of like a satellite town of Valencia, or almost like a suburb town. And people in this town basically live with the Romans. This archaeological site used to be part of a large Roman cemetery, basically. And you can see the columns, you can see the Roman inscriptions, you can see the base of the columns. And because Illyria, back in the day, was a very important town for the Romans. It used to be an Iberian town that they actually sided with Carthage during the Punic Wars, and until Rome looked like they were going to be the winners, and they switched sides. And because the chieftains in this town switched sides to the Romans, it's one of the reasons why the Romans were able to win the Punic Wars and actually take over the town of Cartagena. And the Roman influence, all over the Mediterranean and Spain is huge, not just in the actual ruins, in the stones and the columns and all this, but basically when you walk out to the streets, to the modern city, you're still looking at basically Rome, the Roman influence. They speak a Latin language. Actually, they speak two Latin languages here, Castilian and Catalan. They write, Valencian Catalan, of course. They write, Roman letters. They drink wine, which was introduced all over the Mediterranean by the Romans. Jamón serrano was brought over with pigs from Italy, and just the whole, even the religion, right? Catholic religion was the religion of Rome after Constantine in the year 300. So Rome never left, even after 700 years of Moorish presence in this land. The Roman culture, basically came back and is still here today. So let's continue exploring the town of Illyria and its Roman heritage. Guriguru.com. Let's go. I'm standing in the middle of a 2,000-year-old Roman bath complex. Welcome to the Roman baths of Muria. And I think we finally figured out why people are always thinking of the Roman Empire. Well, particularly here in Spain, the reason people are always thinking of the Roman Empire is because people are still living today, everyday lives within the Roman Empire. We're surrounded by apartment buildings, and you can see that the neighbors just come out of the balconies and they look down and they can see this magnificent the remains of this magnificent Roman bath. Where I'm standing right now, the floor is original, the columns original. This used to be 2 stories here, and look at the details of the floor, and you can even see a little bit of the original mosaics, the paintings on the wall right here. It's an incredible site. We're right outside the city of Valencia in Spain. This is the town of Liria. This is a very, very important town during Roman times. It used to be an Iberian town, and was conquered by the Romans. And here we are. We're going to explore Roman Valencia, 2,000 years of history. Let's go. and we're here in the province of Valencia, right outside the city of Valencia. We're in the town of Liria, and we're here because we continue to explore Roman Spain, and Valencia was founded by the Romans, so it's very, very important Roman settlement. And what I love about Roman Spain is that people live with the Romans, or at least the Roman ruins, in their day-to-day lives. So around me, I'm surrounded by apartment buildings, and everyone is overlooking a huge Roman complex of Mura. The Bassa here. There was a temple. This was a huge complex that the Romans built here, right outside the city wall. So this wall here was part of the temple, and you can still see the thermas. You can see the ovens where they heated the pools, so you can take hot baths, and then you can see all the different pools, cold baths, hot baths, and you can realize what an importance communal bathing was in Roman culture. You know, people came here every day to socialize, to bathe, and use the toilet and different things, and go to the temple, and it was really a huge social hub in Roman times to go to the baths, and they're still here, and people are living their day-to-day lives, you know, right on top of what used to be, you know, Roman ruins, Roman baths, and that is a reality all over the city of Valencia. They've only actually uncovered a tiny percentage of what used to be a massive Roman city in Valencia. Obviously, the medieval city now is laying on top of Roman foundations, and they reckon that in the future they'll keep carving out stuff from under the old town in Valencia, and they'll keep finding more and more Roman treasures. So let's go to the city of Valencia and the surrounding area to continue exploring amazing Roman Spain, the province of Valencia and the city of Valencia, with guriguru.com. Let's go! We're right underneath the old town Valencia, right under the cathedral. You can see the steeple of the cathedral right above us, and right here underneath the city was the heart of Roman life in Valencia, the thermas, where people swam and socialized. Roman life centered around the thermas, where they had hot and cold plunge pools. You can see over there that they have the calidarium and the ovens to heat it, and this is incredibly well preserved. It's absolutely massive, and it's under the city. And in archaeology, it's all about layers. So we have the Roman layer here. To the left, we have Islamic layers, and then we got the Christian layer above us. So this is what they've excavated so far. They reckon that there's way much more underneath the city, and similar to places like Mexico City or Rome, there's tons of treasures of the Roman era buried right here, and this is just a beautiful example of a thermite. And The stained glass with the water just makes it absolutely magical. Welcome to the heart of Roman Valencia, the Terma. Valencia, or Valentia Ederatorum, was one of the few Roman colonies in Hispania perfectly built on land awarded to veterans of the Lusitanian Wars. It was founded in 138 BC on a river island along the Via Augusta. Skeletons found during excavations give witness of General Pompey's brutal razing of the city in 75 BC to quell a rebellion during the Sertorian War. I'm standing next to a 2,000-year-old Roman column in what used to be the bottom of the river that cut through the city of Valencia. So Valencia used to get a lot of floods, and this was the famous river Turia that cut through the city. There's actually a beautiful 1300s bridge just behind us, and they basically moved the river to the south of the city, and the dried up riverbed was turned into a park. So right now it's a beautiful park, and we would have been on the water before they moved the river. And because every time you dig in the city of Valencia you find Roman ruins, they found all this stuff, all this Roman stuff. This was actually excavated from underneath the cathedral, right next to the Roman baths, and they had so much of it they didn't know what to do with it. So in their infinite wisdom, some bureaucrat decided, you know what, we have that river there's no longer a river, it's a park, let's just dump all the Roman stuff. And here we go. We got our own little Roman Stonehenge right here in Valencia, just 2,000-year-old columns just strewn around, and we're hoping that City Hall or some archaeologists take this away and catalog it and put it in a museum where it belongs. But for now, if you ever come to Valencia and you want to look at Roman stuff in a park, it's right here. All this stuff is right in what used to be the Roman baths and the forum where the cathedral is now in Valencia. And look at it now, it's right here in the park. So I hope you enjoyed our explorations of Roman Valencia. We are on a mission exploring all the Roman ruins of Spain. So stay tuned next week at guruguru.com, our YouTube channel, our website, and our Instagram. Go to guruguru.com, you'll see all the stuff there, and we'll continue exploring Roman Spain, not just in the Valencia region, but beyond. And we'll stay tuned because there's plenty of Roman stuff coming, including the most Roman city, the best preserved Roman city of Spain. So for the next few weeks, every week, come here to guruguru.com and let's continue exploring Roman Spain, because you know what they say, your mind is always thinking about the Roman Empire. See you at guruguru.com. See you next week. Let's keep exploring Spain. Ciao.
En el cielo hay 1000 estrellas, solo quiero que tú lo sepas, solo quiero que tú lo sepas. Voy a seguir navegando hasta el fin del firmamento. Voy a seguir navegando hasta el fin del firmamento. Para poder buscar lo que no encuentro. Para poder buscar lo que no encuentro. Mira cómo suena el mar desde mi balcón, lo puedo escuchar. Y este mar procede de un volcán, sus aguas cristalinas me embrujaron. Y este mar procede de un volcán, sus aguas cristalinas me embrujaron.